Hi, in today's video discussion, we are going to go through a few questions about existential therapy and theories and Gestalt theories. Let's get started. Existential therapists believe we are all capable of self-awareness, which is the distinct capability that allows us to reflect and decide. That was quoted in our COUC text. This theory believes this awareness will allow us to become responsible for choosing our own destiny. Existential therapy focuses on the person-to-person relationship, and it assumes that growth occurs in this genuine encounter. Gestalt is an experiential therapy that stresses present awareness and quality of contact between the individual and their environment. Gestalt methods bring conflict and human struggle to life. This therapy also works with dreams to see key themes in the client's life. The focus here is helping the client to see how behaviors were part of adjusting to environments. Similar to existential therapy, the main goal of Gestalt therapy and existential therapy is first and foremost to gain awareness. Some strengths of each theory include, specifically for the existential approach, is the emphasis on the quality of the therapeutic relationship, and second, that it puts freedom it puts emphasis on personal freedom and responsibility for taking back your life. A limitation to the existential approach is that it lacks a systematic statement and principles or practice, which in turn makes it difficult for counselors to practice. A major strength of the Gestalt therapy is an attempt to integrate theory, practice, and research. Most limitations to Gestalt therapy rest on the traditional version of Gestalt therapy, which place more emphasis on confronting clients. This theory has moved since then past that. With existential therapy and its relation to Christian principles, they focus on asking the big questions such about death, about freedom, about isolation, about meaningless. And those big questions are addressed in Scripture. And the only limitation to that is that the scriptural influence stops when the counselor allows a secular influence onto the scene. Gestalt therapy has a number of strengths aligned with the Christian worldview. For example, the emphasis on being real and authentic and taking personal responsibility. These align with the Christian idea that you must face the truth to be set free. A limitation of research for existential therapy is that there's not an outline of principles and practices. Thus, it makes it hard to conduct measurable research because you don't know what you're looking for. The therapy is vague in therapeutic style and causes confusion across the board, but especially in research. A limitation of research for the Gestalt theory is that researchers must be careful when using experiential therapies that evoke intense emotional responses. Other than that, Gestalt therapy does really value research. Thank you.